Throughout the first 8 weeks of the season, the Houston Texans have 2 of the top 4 edge rushers in the NFL when it comes to applying pressure on the quarterback. And when the offense struggles, to put points on the board, the defense is always coming up clutch. I mean, for this play, right, we're going to rush 3 guys to the quarterback. They're going to be in a full slide to this strong side. And it's the Hail Mary, right? It's literally the most important play of the game. A lot of people are already saying, oh, it was a Hail Mary. Probably wouldn't have, nothing would have happened. Just look at the Washington Commanders, Chicago Bears game. Anything can happen, especially when you have a strong arm quarterback like Anthony Richardson. But these guys continue to work. Watch how Will Anderson, he's going to reach that point of attack and then just cross the formation. Anthony Richardson's going to get outside the pocket. And then on this side, we get a one-on-one. How are we getting one-on-one when there's 3 rushing players to the quarterback? I don't understand it, but these guys take advantage of it, right? Danielle Hunter absolutely blows right by him. Let's watch it one more time here. So boom, watch the nail. He's going to just attack that outside. And then Will Anderson gets over there as well. Doesn't even allow them to throw a potential game-winning ball out there. What a play. What a win. Now, listen, in this video, we're going to break down a ton of the defense. Not only Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter, but some of the other guys as well that do such a good job applying pressure on the quarterback. We're going to break down all the All-22 coaches film. However, before we dive into the video, if you want a part 2 where we go through and break down the offensive film, let me know in the comments down below. Let's get the like button up to, let's say, 350, and we'll drop the next part in a couple of days. With that being said, let's dive right into the film. Now, the major issue with guarding the Houston Texans edge rushers is you always need an inline tight end and a running back in the backfield. The reason being is when you do that, especially when you have one on each side, you'll be able to chip Will Anderson, chip Danielle Hunter off these edges. Now, in this play specifically, you're going to see the running back come up. He's going to chip Danielle Hunter, but Will Anderson's just going to get a one-on-one to the outside, which, in reality, you don't like these at all. If you ever have a one-on-one with Will Anderson, you're probably going to get cooked, and that is exactly what happens here. Will Anderson chases him down, gets a sack early in this football game, and kind of sets the tempo for what the defense was trying to do. Gets off the line of scrimmage extremely quick, lowers his center of gravity, gets underneath that tackle, bends around, and then uses his speed and quickness to just secure the sack. Man, I'm telling you, Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter, yes, they're one of the top duos in the league. I think the #1 duo in the NFL in terms of getting to the quarterback, creating a little bit of pressure. And we already know, right, as a defensive end or as a defensive lineman, right, whenever you can draw pressure to a quarterback, you can draw a bad throw, a bad decision, an incompletion, a forced fumble, sack, interception, right? The most important thing in football is getting to the quarterback and protecting yours. Yeah, Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter are probably the deadliest duo the NFL has seen in a long time. All right, here's another good one. We're actually going to send a nickel blitz with Petri. I love the versatility that this team has specifically, where you can move around these guys so much. I mean, Petri in the nickel feels like a little bit of a cheat code because of what he can do in the pass rush game. He's just so quick and electric and doesn't really care, man. He'll blow up a running back. He'll blow up a tight, whatever it may be. He'll really make them pay. Now, we're going to see a little bit of a drop back here from these linebackers. We're going to get edge rush pressure off the sides here, and what we're going to notice is even when they don't complete sacks, they are main reasons why this team continues to get sacks or get pressure. So boom, here we go, we get a free rush off the edge because Will Anderson does his job, attacks that right tackle, or the left tackle I should say. Petri blows up the running back, and then it allows you to get another one-on-one to the top side of your screen, right? If Petri wasn't blitzing, he would be able to go there for hedge or chip, I guess you could say, Danielle Hunter. But since he's not able to do that, Danielle is able to get that free rush one-on-one off the edge, and then, sets him up right up the middle with Tim Settle, who ultimately forces a sack on this play. You also have the new linebacker. I believe this is Devin White. Comment down below if I'm wrong. I don't think I am, though. Devin White came over here. I think he's going to be a massive addition to this football team. Doesn't secure that sack right there, but man, he is an absolute baller in multiple different categories. But again, what a play here by the defense. No Hunter, Petri setting that edge, forcing the quarterback to step up in the pocket, and then Tim Settle ultimately takes down the quarterback once again. How do you stop this pass rush? I don't think there's a real answer besides, chipping your running back and your tight end almost every single time. But then again, now you're limiting your weapons running routes. So it's going to be tough. Now, before we head any further into the video, guys, do me a massive favor. Hit that like button if you want more Texans videos in the future. But more importantly, subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. And we will be here offensive, defensive, individual player breakdown for the rest of the season. So make sure you guys do yourself a favor and join the family. If 2, 3, 4 weeks go by and you're like, don't really want the film breakdown anymore, you guys can easily just unsubscribe if you want to. Now, with that being said, let's jump right back into some more film. All right, here's one of my favorite rushes of the game here by the nail hunter. Now we're gonna watch this from the other angle, but what I want you guys to focus to, he's gonna rip to the inside of this B gap. We're gonna reach the point of attack with our interior defensive tackle, and then he's gonna rip to the outside. But watch the nail hunter, he's gonna get hooked up with the right arm of the left tackle, and he's gonna demoralize him. Watch him rip to the inside. He's gonna pull right through, and while being held, he is going to secure the sack. Again, I want to show you the other angle of this because this is actually insane what he does in this play specifically. I also love their ability to, switch the sides. One time we'll see Will Anderson on this right side with the left tackle. Other times we'll see them flip-flopped. It's so, interesting to see them really make the lives of these tackles just really tough because they never know what they're going to get. And again, watch this play, going to rip through the inside, but initially he's going to look like he's going to attack the outside, which puts all that pressure onto the outside foot of the left tackle. He bounces back in, rips through the arm, and then secures the sack. I mean, you can't watch this and not tell me the nail hunter isn't one of the best pass rushers in the NFL right now, alongside Will Anderson, who, on the other side is, just as good, if not better at the same time, man. You gotta love it. This team is really special. And like I said before, right, the most important thing in football, in the NFL, is getting pressure on the quarterback, creating, bad throws and, bad decisions, interceptions, forced fumbles, whatnot, and also protecting your own quarterback. I feel like the Houston Texans are one of the best teams in the NFL at getting to the opposing quarterback, which is why they're so tough to beat. Even though their offense struggles at times with no more Stephon Diggs, Nico Collins out for a little bit, they're probably going to make a trade for wide receiver, but their defense is going to always keep them in games. I almost guarantee it, man. Let's get into some more plays. All right, here we go. Right before half, once again, we get Jalen Petri in this nickel role, playing a little bit of zone. Whenever you're in a zone defense, your main priority is to just read the quarterback's eyes, right? We're going to see him look over to the left, look back at the quarterback. Once he sees him load up this ball, he just jumps it. I mean, the easiest interception that he will have maybe even this season. I mean, all he does is read the quarterback and jumps the route. I don't understand what the goal is here. It's late in the quarter, right before halftime. What are we really trying to do here by getting a bunch of hitches out here? It doesn't really make sense, but Jalen Petri takes advantage. 2 big plays in this game. Obviously getting to the quarterback, creating some pressure, allowing a sack for Tim Settle, but also getting this interception here. Now, let's actually look on the backside here. Do we get pressure that makes him want to throw this football? Not really. I mean, they do apply a little bit of pressure, and maybe, at this point in time, Anthony Richardson was already starting to see some ghosts. Maybe he was really tired, but what a lazy throw. What a bad decision. And again, they were getting pressure on him all day long, so I wouldn't be too surprised at all if he was like, man, I just want to get this football up before I get hit again, right? What a pick. Alright, real quickly, before we deep dive back into the video, go check out Underdog. They're going crazy right now. The amount of opportunities you have to win money is insane. Not only are they giving 31% profit boosts, but they also have fun games like higher, lower. They have drafts that you can play, fantasy drafts, right? But man, they have some of the best opportunities and make football so much more fun to watch. Like, let's put in something, right? We got Jordan Mason over 83 yards. So let's look at the Washington Commanders here. Let's see what they got going on for Jaden Daniels. And let's go Jaden Daniels over 229 passing yards. I think he's going to eat up the Ravens defense passing the ball wise. Let's lock that in. And if we just wanted to do that, we can throw, just say 10 to win 30. But you can go up to 5 picks, win up to 100 times your money, and just load up, man. I mean, they're giving you so many opportunities. And get this. Not only if you sign up using my promo code, link in the description, they're going to match your first deposit up to 50%. So if you put in $1,000, they're going to give you $500 free. But also, on top of that, when you sign up, they're going to give you a free square. Now, basically what that means is the first play you're going to get is, for example, Jaden Daniels over half a yard. Guys, the freest money you'll ever win in your life. This is so much fun. You don't have to just bet on the Commanders. You can do MLB, you can do WNBA, NHL, MMA, tennis, NBA is coming soon, right? They have so many things to pick from. And look at this. If we just want to look at DK Metcalf, you can go over targets, first quarter receiving yards, first touchdown score of the game with 4.54 times your money, right? That would turn it into 10 for 313. Guys, this is so much fun. Go check it out, and let's get back to the video. All right, here's the last play I really wanted to show you. Once again, we talked about generating pressure on the quarterback. We're going to see it. Will Anderson absolutely demoralizes this tackle by pushing him all the way back to the quarterback. And then you'll notice Danielle Hunter on the chip side with the running back pushes him all the way into the quarterback as well. Now, again, you can generate bad throws. And right here, we actually see an open wide receiver. This could be a really good ball. Maybe if he had just a split second more, this would have been an absolute dime, but slightly overthrows his receiver, I believe Adonai Mitchell, right? But again, maybe, just maybe, I don't know for sure, but if you weren't able to get pressure on the quarterback here by driving back both tackles into the quarterback, maybe this is an accurate ball, and maybe this could be a touchdown. Maybe not a touchdown, but could have been a massive play for the offense right there, and ultimately can't even complete it. Again, the pressure is just so much. Now, I don't want this video to be like 15 to 20 minutes, so I'm going to end it here. But if you guys want a part 2 or you continue to break down the defense, or if you want the offensive film, let me know in the comments down below. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, join the family, turn on post notifications. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next Houston Texans update, which should be very, very soon. Peace.